Now, one of the best things about fall here in South Korea is that you can enjoy colorful leaves in the mountains, as you can see behind me. And since we are already deep into autumn now, we are starting to see this transformation take place. Our Song Yoo-jin is joining us live from one of the country's most beloved mountains for hikers. It looks amazing behind you, but Yoo-jin, just tell us where you are exactly and what you're seeing.
Well, hello, Mark. I'm out on the Seoraksan Mountain in the Gangwon-do Province, just east of the capital Seoul. And this is one of the most well-known fall foliage attractions loved by both locals and tourists. Now, our team, we managed to find this scenic spot. As you can see, there is a spectacular mixture of red, orange, yellow, and green. And we've been out here since early morning, along with crowds of people, both Koreans and non-Koreans, who came here for some leaf peeping. And the reason why it's so busy and popular right now is because it's currently the peak viewing time for autumn foliage. That is when the leaves on more than 80% of trees on the mountain have changed color. Now, it's been less than a month since the first color changes were spotted, and this year's peak is about 4 or 5 days later than last year, so not so much difference. And so far this month, more than 200,000 people have visited here, which is still below figures recorded before the pandemic, but is similar to last year's number. And I got to talk to some of them. Take a listen.
Just coming here is like maybe 15 minutes, but I took like 10, 15, 20 pictures because it's just so beautiful. Like you have all the colors on the trees, on the ground.
The autumn leaves here are definitely more colourful than in Seoul, so it's really pleasing to the eye.
Well, Yoo-jin, I'm not much of a hiker myself, but looking at where you are now, I can most certainly say I would definitely swap places with you if I could right now. But for the viewers we have watching us in Korea who might want to see it for themselves, can you just let us know how much longer people can enjoy the scenes you're seeing there right now?
Well, Mark, I can just say that the clock is ticking, and the reason is because these leaves, they will stay like this for only around 7 days, which is about a week to 10 days before their colors start losing away. And for the Seoraksan Mountain, for instance, its colors will begin fading from this weekend, but there are still a lot of areas and places across the country where you can go and enjoy the colors of the seasons on the mountains. For instance, for those who are in the south, you can consider going to Jirisan, Daejangsan, or Hallasan mountains, which is expected to hit peak fall foliage from late October to November. So I want to say that if you have plans to enjoy some fall colors, I suggest you look at your calendar and start planning right now. And also always watch out where you're heading to and the weather conditions, because most accidents in the mountains, they tend to happen in October. That's all I have for now, but I'll be back in our later newscast. Back to you, Mark.